Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're talking about 8 accessories under $50 for the A6400. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with like the necessities of the accessories. You're gonna go ahead and need an SD card. Obviously, an SD card, like you can't do anything with your camera without an SD card. Likelihood is it does not come with one unless you got like a special package. SD cards are pretty cheap. I got mine for like $25. When you are choosing an SD card, there are some verifications that you do have to meet. So you're gonna wanna make sure it's an SDXC card. It is V30, and then it's a 3 with under the little U shape icon. This camera shoots in 4K and it can be pretty intense with the requirements that it needs from an SD card. So in order to get the most from your camera, you have to have a card that is able to meet the read speed or the write speed that the camera makes, whichever one that is. Next, the biggest shortcoming of this camera is definitely the battery life. I would recommend getting some new batteries. You definitely need multiple batteries. The camera comes with one battery. You're gonna go through it in 30 minutes. You need more batteries. I don't know if I included this in the counting for how many products and accessories I have, but I would highly recommend getting a wall battery charger. The one I have here is going to be able to charge 3 batteries at a time. It actually came with 2 extra batteries, so I have the camera battery that comes with the camera, and then it comes with 2 batteries, so you can charge all 3 of your batteries at the same time. You can get more batteries. It's powered by USB-C or micro USB. It gives you little indicators. So I'd recommend this battery charger. I'll put the link in the description for it. That is gonna save your butt. You need multiple batteries. That's just, you need it. I don't think I included this, but you can, if you don't want to get a whole bunch of batteries, you can get a USB power bank. The camera is able to function and run and stuff off of USB power. So you can get a USB power bank instead of like a whole bunch of batteries, but then you have to like find a way to mount it and stuff. The next small little item that I would recommend is a glass screen protector. I thought that the A6400 had a touchscreen, so I'd be using it a whole lot. I was coming from Canon, and Canon has touchscreens, so I thought it was gonna be the same. That's why I went ahead and got this, but it's not a bad idea to get it anyway. It's just a couple of dollars, really. I think it's not more than $10, and it's gonna protect your screen. I think it's just a good precaution to have. This one comes with 3 of them. So yeah, now we have batteries, we have the SD card, we have batteries, way to charge batteries, we can protect our screen on the back. Now we need to clean our lens. So I would recommend getting some lens wipes for sure. You get 80 in that pack. There's smaller packs. It's definitely not more than $50. I'm cheap. I'm sure you're cheap. With these lens wipes, you're gonna be able to get the best shot possible because your lens is going to be clean. And that brings us to our next little accessory. What is this called? It's like a little rocket. I forgot what it's called. It's like a little cleaning rocket thing. This is gonna keep the insides of your camera clean. So you can just like squirt it. You don't squirt it. There's no liquids or anything. There's just air. So you can puff away all of the dirt and all of the dust. Ideally, you don't want to touch anything physically, so that's where this thing comes in. So when you're changing lenses or if you're in an environment that is just dirty, this is gonna help clean your sensor and your lens and stuff. Getting a sensor cleaner, getting little sensor cleaning swab things is probably another really good idea. I wouldn't highly recommend it because you shouldn't be touching your sensor like at all, ever. Anyway, but need be, there are sensor cleaning wipes that you can get. Okay, I would say those are all of the essential items for your camera. Now, these are a little bit not essential, but I think these are really good accessories to have. That includes a remote. This remote is amazing. I was honestly expecting just something to start and stop the camera, but this does a lot more. You can change settings with here. You can fully control the entire camera. If you have a zoom lens with your camera, you can zoom with the remote. And I think that part alone is just very nice. I got it because I can't afford a lot of lights, so I have to have something to take pictures with without moving the camera so I can move the light. Which brings us to our next thing. This right here is the Aperture M9. I don't know if I would suggest this specific light, but having some sort of light to aid your camera is definitely a plus. You can mount this light right on top of your camera. This light in general is just really nice. It's all internally powered by USB. It has its own battery inside, so you just have to charge here. It's super bright. Watch this. This thing is bright. Look at that little lens flare. Whoa. That's a nice little lens flare right there. Oh my God. Hello. Yeah, so I don't know if I would recommend this specific light because it is kind of pricey for what it is, and you can get bigger lights that are brighter for the same price, but having a light is definitely something I would recommend for your camera. And the final thing, I think one of the big like marketing aspects that Sony wanted to do for this camera, and that's why they put the flip up screen, is for vlogging, but oh, I didn't include that. So once you put a microphone on this camera, it blocks the screen. So I would recommend getting an accessory that moves the Hotshoe somewhere else. I chose to do it with a cage. I want to make like a really big camera rig eventually, and the cage is going to be the center of that. But Small Rig and a couple other companies, they do sell just a little adapter to move the Hotshoe on top over to the side a little bit. And actually the final thing would be a microphone. So the one I'm using is just a little bit outside of that $50 range. It's like $60, but it's a really good microphone, and I've used it for every one of these videos. That's the Rode Video Micro, and it's just a really good microphone. You're listening to it right now. That's why I'm not holding it. But yeah, so those are gonna be all of the accessories that I would recommend for your new camera. Most of them are like essential accessories that you just might not have thought of. Other things will just help you film and shoot and create stuff. So that is all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Really comment. I don't know, but I really like when people comment. Commenting is like the best thing ever. So be sure to do that and come back for the next video, and yeah, okay.